Good evening, and welcome to the final day of our Sentimental journey. My name is Mike Lehner, and it's my honor to serve as the MC tonight for this most unusual event. While I wish we were together celebrating the 25th anniversary of our jazz party, I am so proud of the unbelievable creativity and commitment which our staff and our Opus S committee have shown since we first began to realize things would look a little different this year. For 25 years, the Jazz Party has brought people together to celebrate the work of Catholic Social Services of the Miami Valley, and specifically raise support for our adoption and parenting programs. From the very first day that we knew this year would have to be different, our Opus S Committee of Volunteers stayed true to one goal: tell our stories. For the past 6 months, we have worked to do just that. And I hope and pray that you have enjoyed hearing them half as much as we've enjoyed telling them. During this journey, we've shared heartwarming stories like that of Tina McClanahan and her brother Rick, who opened up about their experience with our passport services for their mother before she passed earlier this year. We heard harrowing stories like that of Leticia Morrow, a great-grandmother who adopted her 3 great-grandchildren and is receiving assistance from a team of CSS case managers and counselors. We heard from staff and volunteers at Irma's house and learned about our newest program, providing guardianship services with life essentials. Our journey included 2 stories of families who have persevered against difficult odds when we met the Oliver family, who received tornado recovery services, and the Ramadan family, who survived a nearly 2-decade journey as refugees before resettling here in Dayton. And lastly, we checked in with Alexia Jackson, who inspired all of our Jazz Party attendees 2 years ago when she bravely stood up and sang an unforgettable rendition of What a Wonderful World. You'll hear more from her in a few minutes. If you've not watched all of our videos, we're going to give you a little preview of what this experience has been like tonight, and we invite you to go back and watch each of our 7 episodes in their entirety by visiting cssmv.org and clicking on the Sentimental Journey link. Through this morning, and with the proceeds of our silent auction and raffle tickets to date, the Sentimental Journey has raised $180,000 in public and private support towards our goal of raising $200,000 for our annual jazz party. We are so grateful for all of you who have contributed at this point, and we welcome you to join them tonight to help us put us over the top. We have a fast-moving and fun 30 minutes planned, so let's get started. In just a couple more minutes, we'll be closing our auction on our first spotlight item, our Tagahera Men's Carrera Black Dial Watch. So make sure to get your final bids in, and I'll be announcing the winner here shortly. The next spotlight item, Dinner for 8 with Chef Jim Gorey, will be closing at 6:15. So make sure you have your max bid entered and you're ready to not lose out at the last second. Our final spotlight item is our incredible once-in-a-lifetime golf experience for 3 players, featuring rounds at Muirfield Village Golf Club in Dublin, Ohio, Inverness Club in Toledo, Medina Country Club in Medina, Illinois, and Erin Hills Club outside of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, along with a $1,000 travel gift card. This experience will close bidding at 6:25 p.m. At that time, we will also be announcing the winner of this year's James Freed Jewelry Raffle. This year's winner will take home a beautiful Christopher Designs diamond pendant necklace valued at $2,150. Lastly, we invite you all to join us for a one-of-a-kind virtual toast at home. While we can't all be together in the same room, there is nothing that says we can't all raise a glass together from the comfort of our own homes. Now it's time to announce the winners of our first 2 auction items that closed right as we came on air tonight. The first is our annual Advent wine package, which comes with 24 bottles of premium wine. Congratulations, and thank you to our winning bidder tonight, John Dunlap. The second item in our auction is the Bourbon for the Journey package, featuring a bottle of Blanton's Bourbon and the Woodford Reserve Century Bar Private Barrel No. 2, exclusive to the Century Bar and unavailable to the general public. Congratulations, and thank you to Ted Wood for their winning bid. And now, for the winner of our first spotlight item, the Tagahara Men's Carrera Black Dial Watch, valued at an estimated retail value of $3,000. The winning bid goes to John Downer. Congratulations to all of our winners so far, and remember to keep an eye out for the last two items still open. Now it's my pleasure to share with you a behind-the-scenes look at our sentimental journey. Enjoy.
In the early months of the coronavirus, it felt at times like the world was going on pause. We weren't able to live the way we were used to. Visiting families, going out to restaurants, going to sporting events, the things that we love.
So I think the fact that we couldn't have Jazz Party this year and come together opened up a different way of sharing with everyone why we do what we do. And one of the things that it helped us do as committee members is to come in contact with the people who are most directly impacted by the work that we do.
We met at the beginning of the year and decided that our theme for the year, which is typically what we do in January, was going to be Sentimental Journey. So the committee was awesome and swiftly moved to an online format for our party and our Sentimental Journey. And it just changed. It changed from a live party to a beautiful story about what Catholic Social Services does. The staff, the volunteers, the clients, we wanted to tell their stories. We wanted to invite the people along, you, the audience, our guests, to follow along in the journey with us.
The Jazz Party is a lot of fun, and we get together and we know that it's for a good cause, but this has really taken us right to the heart of why we do what we do, and that is the people and the lives that we change and the help that we're able to give them.
But the work at Catholic Social Services was never able to pause. And the people still had the same needs as before. And our work and our focus was to figure out how we can continue to stay working, serve the people, and continue to provide the support that they were relying on before. Those needs were still there. We didn't have the luxury of pause. In social services, we're the quiet first responders who continue to figure out how to work safely, and how to engage effectively with the people who needed us before, needed us then, and still need us now and in the future.
It's been a real blessing to be able to speak to the people who are most directly impacted by what the Jazz Party and the funds raised by the Jazz Party, how they impact our community.
The thing that stands out for me is the passion of the staff and the volunteers that are involved in these services. Everybody I ran across during this journey was so passionate and so caring about the issues that were being served, about the individuals that were involved. I'm just in awe at the compassion for the needs of the community and how this organization in particular is stepping up to address the issues and the needs of the underprivileged and the underserved.
I remember it like it was yesterday. When the tornado hit, I was actually asleep. To be honest, without the Catholic services, I don't know, where we would be.
You went through everything. Everybody should be dumping things on you. Everybody should be helping you, but yet you had the heart to go and help other people too.
To be blessed, you have to give. There's someone out here that literally is devastated. I'm crushed, but someone is devastated. So let's be a blessing or help to someone else. So
that should have been on camera.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, because that last story that you shared when you stood up, that's the story. That if everyone could think the way you think, okay, I've got things bad, but I'm still going to help you. If everybody thought of the next person, it's even when we're driving, if everybody would think, okay, I'm going to just wait and let you get through because the traffic's bad. If everybody practiced that random act of kindness,
Yes.
the world would be a better place, and you've made it a better place by doing your part.
Yeah, I got to see what amazing work that we are able to do through Catholic Social Services.
After hearing a lot of these stories, I can only imagine how different these people's lives are. And I'm not just talking about 7 stories. How different would their lives have been without what they got from Catholic Social Services?
I would grow up like you guys. I can go bigger and bigger and bigger.
Welcome back. I hope you got a sense of how much work all of our staff, volunteers, and production crew have put into this journey. Special thank you to all of the members of our Opus S committee who helped create this event. We simply could not have done any of this without you. And now our staff and Opus S members have put together a little message to show our appreciation for all of you.
Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us on our sentimental journey this year. We so appreciate your time, your talent, and your treasures in joining us in the support of Catholic Social Services.
We're so grateful for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us on the Sentimental Journey. Thank you for your support.
I want to thank everyone for joining us on this sentimental journey. It means the world to us. Your blessings and your prayers. Thank you very much. Thank you for 25 great years. We don't know.
Thank you for joining us on the sentimental journey and volunteering your time to Catholic Social Services.
Thank you all once again. While we were watching that, our second spotlight item has closed. The winner of this year's Dinner for 8 with Jim Gorey goes to our very own Mary Gerhart. Congratulations and thank you, Mary. Trust me, as someone who's had the pleasure of enjoying one of Jim's meals with you, you're going to love it again. Now, some of you may be wondering where my co-host is tonight. Our CEO, Laura Resch, unfortunately cannot be with us tonight for the same reason that many of us are facing today. But we have her on a Zoom call, so hopefully the technology works, and I'll let her tell you herself. Hi, Laura.
Hi, everyone. I am at home. I'm feeling fine, but I am in COVID quarantine, and I'm definitely missing you all this evening. And I could talk for hours about Catholic Social Services, our mission, and the positive impact of all of our programs. But what I would like to do instead tonight is to reintroduce you to Alexia and EJ, who are featured in our last video in the Sentimental Journey. And they are a beautiful illustration of our mission of service. Enjoy.
We close our Sentimental Journey by visiting with a familiar face to many past Jazz Party attendees. Committee member Mary Gerhart visits with Alexia Jackson, who shares how the tools she received during her pregnancy and early parenting years are still helping her today.
Before I was pregnant, I could never imagine the feeling of having a child. Like, the actual feeling is overwhelming. It's nothing that I've ever felt. I still remember, I think the first night after I had him, I was crying and I wanted to tell him that I loved him, but I couldn't because it wouldn't come out. It's the best and the worst feeling because it's like, it's so much love, and then you think about the world and it's like terrifying, and you don't want to put this little person in the world that we're in, but you also want to show them how beautiful the world is at the same time. I found Mothers Empowered from a friend. She told me about the parenting classes, and so I went with her to the last meeting, and I just saw how helpful everything was and how much information they give you on pregnancy and stuff, and it was probably one of the best experiences while I was pregnant. And I mean, it changed my life a lot.
One of the really unique elements of our parenting work is the peer support, where women who are expecting and new moms come together to share challenges, to build relationships, to talk, to feel understood. And it's a wonderful complement to the professional help that Catholic Social Services can provide. And then it's a real personal sense of, I'm not in this by myself.
For the women that are in my situation, I would say just stay open-minded. Don't refuse help. Because a lot of women are independent, and so they feel like people who offer them things are pitying them when they just sincerely want to help. Being offered so much is like, why are you giving me so much? Like, why do you care so much about my situation? But in reality, there are people other than your family that do care about you and do want to see you do great.
I think when someone reaches out for help, it says that they are open. It says that they're brave. It says that they're willing to learn and be challenged, and to be walking alongside someone who can really help, who has that experience, who has the resources and the tools to share.
So I met Vi in the centering classes. She came up to me and told me to sign a bunch of papers so she could help me get things to help with my pregnancy. And from there, it was like she's just a really warm person. She accepted me as her family. She made me feel like she wanted the best for me and my pregnancy and my child.
My hope for any mom who is with our parenting services is that they really engage with their worker, that they work together to build that holistic plan that gets them on a track to the life that they want, whether it has to do with employment, housing, relationships, parenting education, child safety. And my hope is that they approach it holistically and work really closely to make that come true for their child and for themselves.
All the help that I've gotten from Catholic Social Services has helped a lot with staying on my career path and staying focused, because I don't have to take time to worry about everything that I've gotten from them, like furniture and a place to live. I'm not stressed out because I have everything I need. So all I need to focus on is my son and my future. So EJ is the most optimistic, energetic little ball of human that I've ever met in my life.
Sing it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABC. Next time I'll just be with me.
Wow.
Yay!
That's impressive.
I hope that he realizes that there's nothing he can't do. Like if he wants to be an astronaut, he can do that. If he wants to be a doctor, he can do that. He just has to stick to it, stay motivated. So I just hope that he just stays positive and motivated and determined.
I think Catholic Social Services embraces the family as the foundation of society. And I think that we all in our community share the understanding of how important that is.
So for everybody behind the scenes at Catholic Social Services that help with all the resources and raising money and just make it possible for me to have everything that I have, I just really appreciate it because it has changed my life. And without it, I don't know. I really don't know what I would do or what other mothers would do that even don't have the support that I have. For a lot of people, you guys are the only support. And I appreciate the fact that you do things for people that don't have anything. Because, I mean, it means a lot, and you have to have a big heart to be able to do that.
Speaking with Alexia today and seeing how Vi and her assistance has impacted her life is really, it's nice to see. When you do fundraising, you don't always come in close contact with the people that are impacted by those funds. And so having her speak about people offering her help that she doesn't even know, and why would they want to help me and my child, speaks to why we do what we do at Catholic Social Services, why we serve those in need, and why as a Christian and a Catholic we're called to do just that. And it was really very gratifying to hear her speak of those reasons why she's so appreciative of everything that Vi and the agency has really assisted her with and how it's changed her life. It's made a huge impact on her life and will, I think, forever.
If that was the first of our Sentimental Journey stories you have seen, I hope you're inspired to come back and watch the other 6. This past year is one that none of us will ever forget, both for what we've had to overcome and for how our community has stepped up to support our clients along the way. But this year is not only memorable because of the pandemic, it also happens to be our 99th year of service. In 6 weeks, we will be turning the clock to start celebrating our 100th anniversary, and we have a lot of exciting plans in place. One of the exciting changes will be a new look for our agency. I turn it back to Laura now to share our new logo for the first time in public.
Catholic Social Services of the Miami Valley has been serving the greater Dayton region since 1921. As we prepare to celebrate our 100th anniversary, we wanted to update our logo to better represent the spirit of our organization. As a nod to our past, we kept the same font for our agency's name, but we've created a new logo mark that incorporates several meanings. The cross represents the faith under which we were founded and continue to serve. The 3 lines creating the cross echo our values of faith, service, and charity, represent the Holy Trinity, and reflect our focus on providing multi-generational services for entire families. The intersecting infinity symbols within the cross represent the timelessness of our mission and reflect the fact that our services support individuals from birth to end of life. Finally, the bright new colors of the mark represent the energy and vibrance of our organization and our clients. Thank you for your past support of Catholic Social Services. We hope you will join us as we begin the journey of our next 100 years.
We're excited for this new chapter in our history, and we can't wait to celebrate with all of you in person next year. There is almost as much anticipation about that as announcing the winner of our last auction item. Congratulations to Rob Sutman with a winning bid, an unbelievable winning bid of $23,625 for the once-in-a-lifetime golf experience for 3. Thank you so much, Rob, for your generous support, and I'll have to run it by my wife, but I'm pretty sure I'll be available to join you if you need a third. Now it's time to draw the winner of our diamond pendant necklace. Nicoletta, if you will, hold on one second and let me get my mask on. Nicoletta is not only carrying in our names now in the basket, but she is also wearing the pendant in hopes that I draw her name, I think. So, Nicoletta, here we go. Dig down deep. And the winner of our necklace is Candace Hart. Candace Hart, congratulations. Thank you again for all of your support. And now I ask that you all pour yourself a drink and join us in a very special community toast.
Thanks for your support of Catholic Social Services of the Miami Valley.
Providing help.
Creating hope.
Changing lives. Cheers.
Thank you.
I got all my sisters with me.
Cheers to the end of one journey and the beginning of another.